Bah, people. So today what we're back on the Oklahoma Joe Rider DLX. Got a replacement board. The first one blew out. This one actually is working out real well. So today we're doing spare ribs, which I love doing spares versus baby backs, and I'll tell you why. We're also doing SPG from Rick's Barbecue and Specialties. I'll leave a link down for him below, as well as Jeff from Armadillo Pepper. So we're doing his sauce too. So stay tuned. What I do is get spares every single time, because you can actually trim down some of the meat and cut them up to St. Louis and have some riblets. So it's really good. Let's take a look and see what we got. Let's trim them down. Here are our spares. We got about 5.5 pounds of spares. So nice and beefy. They're cheaper than baby backs. There's some fat we're gonna have to trim a little bit. Well, there's actually not much fat. So the only thing I'm gonna do is trim this piece right here. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the membrane. Easy peasy. Slide a butter knife or a spoon underneath one of the ribs. Pull it up, slide your finger underneath. Grab some paper towel. Hold on to that thing. Peel off all backside. So one of the other things I like about spares, there is so much meat on here. For the price, you cannot beat it. So go ahead and take this little back piece off. Save it. Now what we're gonna do, there is a bone at the very top of this. This is the breastbone. We're gonna go ahead and cut across there. As you can see, the front actually looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and take this piece off as well. Season it up too. Keep them in. Not much fat on the front at all. Flip her over. You can cut some of this fat off. I'm not doing it right now. But let's go ahead and cut this bone out. And then cut, basically, what we're looking for is St. Louis fat ribs. There we go. Looking pretty good. And like I said, on the back side, you can trim up some of this fat. You can take some of this off. I'm not going crazy with it. Let's scrape the knife across it, and a lot of it will actually come off. So all of this you see here can be used, and we're going to use it all. And that's the benefit of getting a spare rib. I'm going to go ahead and use Texas Trinity rub. It's basically a salt, pepper, garlic rub. I'll leave a link for him down below. I'll also leave a link down for some of my rubs. Go ahead and pat this on. Flip her over. Ooh, man, it smells good. It smells fantastic. Let's go ahead and drop her in here. And the same thing with the rib tips and riblets. Even the smaller pieces. These guys you can roll around. You can throw into the grill. Just dust. We'll let it sit for about 20 minutes while the grill heats up. So our hopper's full, and completely full. I've got a competition blend from Pit Boss that I'm using. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this up. It does take a while to preheat. I've got this set to 225. I'm looking for kind of about running 250, 275 or so. So we shall see. As you can see, the grill is running pretty hot on the bottom side. Temperature gauge here says it's running about 262. I just popped it open. We're still set to 225. Right around 230 or so on the middle rack. There we go, boom chakalaka. So we got one rack down here. We've got all our riblets and rib tips up there. Looking good so far. Smells good, I'll tell you that much. All right, so it's interesting. So the bottom rack actually does seem to be holding around 225 to 250, which is pretty much what I was looking at. So I'm gonna go and move this rack of ribs down. So there's our 1, 2, and then 3. Can't really count on too much. Don't get to move those guys down. guys can see this, it says around about 222. That temp probe measures 264. We're an hour in. Oh yeah, buddy. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Let me go and spritz this guy. The apple cider vinegar and water mix. 50-50. Also note, it's 91 degrees outside and full on hot sun. So the thing is like, this thing is doing pretty good, to be honest with you. Not bad, not bad. All right, so we have this for our pellets. So we're not using a whole ton, but it's going through. I'll tell you that much. Here's our riblets, rib tips. We go ahead and throw these down to the bottom rack. Go ahead and take a look at them. There's a little bit of, you can see a little bit of breakage. And there's a bit of pullback. I'm gonna throw them in the second rack. Bits and bobs, as I say in the UK. And then I put this on the second rack because it is heating up quite well. Running quite hot, man. It's 91 degrees outside. All right, 3 hours in. Let's go ahead and take a look and see where we're at. These are looking pretty good so far. It's running awful hot. Eh, it's getting there. Well, maybe on this side. So I'm going to spritz it on this side. We're looking good. It's getting there. It's taking a little while, but it's getting there. And here's how we're doing for pellets. They've gone down quite a bit. Only a short cook. I did take the liberty of moving it down to the bottom rack, which is running pretty close to about 300 degrees. So we're running pretty good on that one. So I did go ahead and crack it up to about 250 degrees, and our ribs are actually looking real good. Go ahead and probe them, see how they're looking. But otherwise, it's looking real good. Run about, after cracking it up, run about almost 300 on the bottom grade. So I never measure the temp on my ribs, but what we're doing, like just simple check. See, it pushes in and out real easy. And yeah, it does. So let's go ahead and sauce these guys up. 15 to 20 minutes. And today I'm using armadillo pepper whiskey barbecue sauce. That's my friend Jeff over there. I'll leave a link for him down below. Really good sauce. Here's my surprise. We actually ran through a lot of pellets, and that was basically full earlier. So there's about 20 pounds worth of pellets in there. We're kind of getting down to the end game. Let's go ahead and add our sauce. So I didn't wrap these ribs at all. You can if you want. I do sometimes, I don't other times. But these ones I cooked to about 4.5 hours, and then sauced up. Used Rick's SPG rub, which is really good. I'll leave a link down below for him, as well as my own custom SPG rubs. And armadillopepper.com. That's Jeff over there. I'll leave a link for him down below as well. So anyway, let's get to tasting. All right, so let's go ahead and cut in these guys and see what we got. Go ahead and flip this over. So I went ahead and cut one out, and that grill actually did real well. So it held temps real well, and these ribs taste fantastical. So let's give it a taste test. All right, let's do a taste test. And what we did was salt, pepper, garlic, super easy blend. And we use Rick's rub, and then Jeff from Armadillo Pepper, his sauce. Let's give it a taste. Perfecto. clean bite off the bone. That's exactly what I was looking for. This is not 3-2-1 method. This is about 4.5. No wrap. You can wrap if you want. Knock yourself out. But I highly recommend giving it a try, and I would recommend the Oklahoma Joe Rider DLX. For sure. Pickles out. I'm not doing the squeeze test. And I'll tell you, that pellet grill is actually really good. Ooh, dog. Ooh, doggy dog. Alright, let's do a taste test. No. You're all still here.